All right. What's good, everybody? We're live. Back
What's
doing
good?
another underdog draft with my brother Yash. How you doing today, bro?
Doing well. Just chilling.
Oh yeah. Same old stuff.
Yeah,
I had a I had a draft last night for one of my first redrafts, or second one actually, but yeah, second managed redraft league I've done, and I was pretty happy with my team. I went a little I got
what's you
some
looking
guys
like?
that I haven't been taking a bunch in Bestball, so it
hmm
kind of made for a unique team. But I started off, so I was 111, and I started off with CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson.
I kind of like the late draft spots this year for
Me
home
too.
leagues. It gets pretty fun. Get some guys who normally aren't there. And you're missing the freaking lo-fi music, Anthony. You stay slacking
Oh,
on that, bro.
thank you, bro. I always forget. All right, here we go. Classic night driving. Oh
For
shit!
those
I am
wondering
on
what
the
Yash,
clock.
what's up? What are we doing? Our
I'm thinking CMC or JT.
JT feels safer.
Yeah, I kind of like JT. Let's go JT.
But the CMC is definitely going right after. I was really confused who the 104 was for a second. I'm like, who the hell is that, bro? We just take like, this is like
Puka's picture. You got a new one? That's hella
yeah, all
funny.
of them are getting their new pictures, dude. I saw Rashid Shaheed got a new picture on ESPN or whatever. He's got the beanie on now for the Seahawks.
Jonathan Taylor's looks new too.
It does look new. I think I might have updated everyone's.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey's had the same picture the last like 10 years.
Bro doesn't do picture day anymore, or he just doesn't age. One of the two.
It's like the exact same facial expression in each one. CeeDee Lamb too.
What should we call it? They're all just ageless, I guess.
Oh yeah, but I went CeeDee, Jefferson, Waddle, Javonte, Hendo, Bucky Irving. That was my top 6. And I felt pretty good about it.
I like it.
I was a little
Hendo, Bucky. You can sell any of those players mid-season too.
yeah, and I didn't really love taking Javonte because I had CeeDee, which I more like to do that in best ball than manage like full team stack, but it's all right. I've been actually Hampton seems to be falling a bit in drafts, so I've actually been getting him a little more recently.
Why not? If he's going like at the end of this running back group, like him or
Exactly.
Henry, like why not mix it in?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna take him over Achan, but I've been mixing him in a little more. AJ Brown, Brock Bowers.
Combo King 68. Why 68? Why not 69, 67, 66? Why 68? What's going on?
I haven't been taking too much AJ Brown, so I'm happy to get him here at 207. It's fine. W. Any players you've been thinking through recently? Anything that's been on your mind?
I think.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Happening this morning. The Keenan Allen to the Colts, bro.
Yeah. Where are we at on the Jaden Higgins thing? Who do you think the biggest winner of that injury is?
Their entire like receiving core is like pretty decent. I would say most talented are Tank Dell and Jalen Noel. Probably Jalen Noel over Tank disintegrated Dell. But like Xavier Hutchinson is probably the most like 1-to-1 player for Jaden Higgins, right? Like same height, same type of skill set, almost kind of, not really.
A Walmart version.
Yeah, but like it's like the most like plug and play for what Jaden Higgins was doing on the field, I feel like. But at the same time, like why would you play that bum over, Tank Dell or Jalen Noel? And where there's all the Tank Dell propaganda. So It'll be interesting because we have seen a duo of Tank Dell and Nico before.
Dude, Tank Dell's been pretty damn good in the NFL before.
Have a good day, Combo King.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how it plays out because, like you said, Hutchinson's probably the most one-for-one replacement, but it will be interesting if the Texans are like they already have their like big outside receiver, right, with Nico Collins. So like it's not like Jalen Noel, like it's not like they need to go a 1-for-1 replacement. Yeah, like I can see them just being all right. This is our next best guy. Jeremiah Love here is a smash. I'm thinking, but I don't know. The report saying no surgery needed isn't the most exciting thing to read, but say even if he misses a few weeks, just a really nutty running back room between Jonathan Taylor and Love. If they're both healthy at the end of the season, could really swing.
I mean, historically, where are you getting the 103 running back at? Like, where did Ashton Genty go last year? Like the 15th pick.
Turn. Exactly. Do you think ETN's going to start coming up a little bit with the Kamara injury? Did you see the Kamara injury?
I don't even know, bro. I'm so like the ETN stuff is so volatile. I've been taking him where he's going. Like, give me that. He already is going back up to where he was. Look, like he's already rising again. Like it's just so like it was so foolish to me that he's going in the 4th round. I'm like, all right, sure, I'll take him at pick 44.
Yeah, the price did get a little wild at certain points.
How do you feel about Josh Downs? Is the dream dead?
Why would the dream be dead?
Keenan, big boy, 34-year-old Keenan Allen stepping into the room.
I don't know. I think that's more would make me more worried about Alec Pierce than anything. It makes me think that Alec Pierce maybe might miss some time.
I mean, yeah, but
because I think Josh Downs is just a better player than Keenan Allen is.
I do too. Career. I just see a lot of people overreacting to it. Like they're like, "Oh my god!" When Keenan Allen signed to the Chargers, it dropped Lad McConkey from receiver 12 to 24. And it's like, what? Yeah. A, he's 1 year older. B, I don't know. I'm not really buying into Keenan Allen stuff.
That was kind of a crazy fall on Egbuka there. I was hoping to snag him.
It is a crazy fall on Egbuka.
All right, I think I'm gonna go Swift. Another recent injury to Monungai. Which means Swift might be. I mean, he'll be a good player even with Monungai there. But say Monungai misses first
potential.
Yeah, and say Monungai misses first few weeks. Swift is the lead back for a few weeks while Jeremiah Love's out. That he's going to hit my running back 2 spot for those few weeks. Should complement Love nicely in that sense. And Swift's good best ball pick, I think. Like he's not the most exciting to start every week, but definitely capable of giving you 15, 20 point weeks. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Looking at this board right now, thinking about players that just annoy me with how they're drafted. I would probably say it's just like right now it's a really fun time to draft because of how volatile their ADP can be just because of like a small injury in preseason. Yeah, I know you just disappeared on me. I was talking about how volatile ADP can be during the preseason because of like, they pulled their hamstring. And the people are like, oh my god, he's out for the season. Let's drop him 10 ADP slots. It's like, all right.
Yeah, you can definitely get some crazy like buy windows.
It's just like overreactions to like the most insignificant things. And it's like, all right, fine.
I think some of it ends up being valid, but some of it also is definitely like Because, for example,
Most of it is not valid. There's like 20% is valid, 80% is like, what are we talking about here? They might miss week 1.
did you see the latest on Jordan Tyson?
Out for like 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Chris Olave ADP looking nice then.
I'm thinking Adams, J-Mo, Mike Evans. I'm leaning J-Mo because Lions play the Bears week 17.
Get you some J-Mo, bro.
Yeah. Fun team so far.
I like J-Mo better for Bestball than Evans.
What up, Frosty?
What's good, Frosty?
Been a minute, bro.
It's good. Kate Livingston.
I ain't putting that one on screen. Fun little start here. I feel like I have a lot of upside with this start. Jadarian Price is another one who I think just going to continue to go up, especially with Charbonnet not practicing yet. I really don't think
Charbonnet wasn't supposed to come back until like week 8 anyway, so I mean that doesn't really change a lot for me, but I think his ADP is fine as is, like pick 60. I think it makes sense. You can argue it to be lower or higher. It just makes sense though.
Yeah, he always feels nice if you're like in need of like a RB2, 3 in that range. Like, I like him. A lot of upside too. A lot of upside there, I think. Tyler Warren, that feels pretty nice for him. 6th round, Tyler Warren. Some interesting like slips in this draft. Like some people are kind of driving like wild men in this room. I like it.
Like Parker Washington.
Yeah, that Parker. Hey, get your guy, bro. It's so funny how I went from being someone who like wasn't drafting too much Parker, or someone who's drafting so much Parker, to like I haven't taken him in several drafts. I'm hoping for Drake May here. Get the little AJ Brown, Drake May stack.
I say we reach on Trevor Lawrence and just snipe the guy with P-Wash. Holy Brock Purdy pick.
I know. That's what I was just... Wow.
Fade bust team and dark horse at every position this year.
Let's go dark horse first. So let's go let's do quarterback. You give a name and then I'll give a name.
Dark horse. What do you mean by dark horse? Are we
like dark horse who could let's say,
but like are we talking like finish... a QB 24 who could be like a QB 12, or are we talking like a QB 15 who could be like a QB 5? Like where do we draw the line there?
Let's go this, because I think you said number 1 dark horse. Let's go someone who could finish top 5 at the position that's being drafted.
I need to pull up my underdog stuff.
I'll go first for QB. It's going to be a guy who I've already talked about.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. Just look at his like per game numbers, like halfway on through the season last year. Yeah, I think year 2 of the offense, he should have a good year. There's no ETN there this year, so they might be more inclined to just run less. Cohen showed they like to use Lawrence's legs in the red zone. I think he could have a very good fantasy season. And then a real, like, if we were going someone who's going real late that could sneakily finish as a top 15 QB, another guy who I've talked about a lot would be Mendoza.
Wilding with that one. All right, I'm gonna do it.
I just think he's really good.
Of my exposure. So my first most drafted quarterback is also Trevor Lawrence. And my other 2 are Patrick Mahomes and Bryce Young. Why are we taking so much Patty? I just think he's going to play. I think he's going to play fine. I mean, I don't know why he's going. What is he going as? Like the QB 12, 13.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, and he did slide into top 5 QB ranking last year at one point when he was just rushing a bunch, right? And Bryce Young, why are we taking Bryce Young? He's like the second to last starting quarterback going, and he flashed last year. I think he gave us some really high ceiling games.
Bryce Young,
yeah. He gave us like a couple. I think he gave a couple of 30-pointers, if I'm not mistaken. Let me fact check myself right now.
I don't think that sounds right, but maybe
I'm pretty sure he had like a 4,000, not a 4,000, like a 400-yard game, dude. He had a 26 and a 37. He had a 37-point game against Atlanta. What are we talking about?
That was an overtime game though. I actually charted that one. He has
26, 37, 26, like some 20-point games, but like you're getting him for free. Who are you drafting him next to? Freaking I like not even Adam Nye Mitchell. You're drafting him next to like Omar Cooper Jr., bro. Like, do you want Omar Cooper Jr. or a starting QB who could give you a game as your QB3 too? Like, I could see Bryce Young being a top 15 QB. You're not the price. He's going as QB30. Like, he's getting another year with that boy Tet. Jalen Coker stepping up. The GOAT. Darren Waller. Like, what are we talking? The offense is loaded.
I just don't think like his ceiling is like. I don't think Bryce Young will ever have a QB1 season.
He doesn't have to be a QB1 to pay off his ADP. He can be a QB15. You're getting
but we're talking about dark horse.
I know. I gave you like my QB top 5 and Patty Mahomes.
All right.
Who's going after Trevor Lawrence? Yeah. And I gave you a deep sleeper in Bryce Young.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just a guy who's like, he's not gonna win you your league, but if you need, a second quarterback, like he's not bad. He's going to give you maybe a couple of weeks where he hits your lineup with 25 points, maybe, hopefully.
We went Mekhi Lemon here. I know people are a little worried about him not practicing much, maybe starting off the season slow, but I'm fine taking a shot on him here.
Pick 91, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He used to go where, who was it? He used to go where, like, Marv is going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll buy the dip. All right, let's go to running back. Dark horse. Start with top 5.
Is there any word that Puka is trending towards suspension? No clue. That's an interesting one. That's like an under the radar storyline right there.
I did see the report like a while back saying that it was possible, but I haven't heard any development in that.
All right, running back, dark horses.
Okay.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Let me go with obvious one. Devon A-Chain.
My most drafted running back. Wow, we're just on the same page here.
Smash. Yeah, and I think A-Chain just. Did you hear the coach speak? What Halfley was saying about A-Chain? Oh my god!
I don't want him tapping out. I want him to like something like that. He's like he better be like gasping for air.
We're gonna have to be assisting him off the field after the game with how much time we're giving the ball. He said maybe 40 times a game. Like it was the most bullish thing I've ever heard for a running back. Like it was insane.
Owner was probably shaking when he was hearing that, dude. He's like, all right, let's not kill him.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, can he survive that? You're like, maybe chill, maybe like 25 and we're good.
Not 30.
Right, what are we doing here? Stephon Diggs, Alec Pierce, Pittman,
Diggs or Pitt?
I'll take Diggs.
I would take Pierce, but I know you don't like Pierce, so I won't do that to you. You do have JT, though, so it'd be a fun stack.
Well, and I already got some guys that are going to miss some time with injury between Jeremiah Love, Mekhi Lemon. Or I don't know if Lemon will miss time, but rookie wide receiver might start off slow.
That's
I
what the
need someone
reports
who
are
can
saying about
produce
him.
early on. I think Diggs can do for me.
Let's see. My most drafted running backs right now, Frosty, are Etienne at 1, Zach Charbonnet at 2. Anthony doesn't like that one.
I think he just lied to be a 0 this year, dude. He tore his he got his ACL surgery in February.
Nah, bro. Modern medicine. He's got the stem cells, big trust. Travis Etienne and Chuba Hubbard. I mean, like, I'm taking Zach Sharp as like my RB4. Doesn't even
I just think he
most of
could
your
be a 0
RB4s
this year,
aren't
bro.
hitting your lineup, anyways. Like, who are you thinking is your RB4? Woody Marks?
Yeah, but Woody Marks is actually going to be healthy and be playing.
Yeah, I said Woody Marks because he's like my 6th most drafted. I've drafted a lot of Woody. ETN and Chuba. I would say out of those, my biggest dark horse would probably be Travis Etienne. I really like him. I know there's a lot of stuff about him, like, you know, he's not going to touch the field, this, that, and the other, but like, or not touch the field. He's going to get goal line work stolen by Kamara. But I don't really care. Kamara is ancient. He's probably going to lose some receiving work to Kamara. That's, you know, unfortunate, but it is 0.5 PPR, so could be worse. Etienne's a dog, bro, and this is a better-ish O-line than what he was working with. So I'm down to get down with some Etienne, especially at his price where he dropped to round 4. Like, give me that. Could see him outscoring a few guys. Having some high spike weeks. Olave or Nico? ADP says Nico. My heart says Olave.
I'd probably say Nico. Yeah, my other like upside case at running back when we're talking about someone who could really pay off ADP, I'd say Travion Henderson, but he could also go the other way too. But if he does have a bigger role this year, just is better, or there's an injury to Ramondre, he could really pay off the ADP. We're talking really talented running back, really good offense going in the 5th round. Definitely is concerns about split carries, how he ended the season, but if he smashes down the stretch, man.
Swift for me, Frosty.
I'd say Swift as well. I like the offense a lot better.
Sneaky RBs I like drafting. Probably not going to finish as an RB1, but just sneaky and I like. Tank Bigsby. Tyjae Spears.
I'm with you on Spears.
And I was taking some Jordan Mason. I haven't been taking him recently. But I could see like a case for Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
Why Tank Bigsby? I just think he's a really good handcuff. And, you know, if Saquon slows down, maybe gives up, you know, 25% of work, maybe 30 if we're lucky. I think Tank Bigsby could pay it off. I mean, there was a point in time where people were giving Tank Bigsby the type of hype Bashaw Tutin's getting. You know what I'm saying? So he's a guy I like drafting. I like pick, you know, 180, 170, whatever it is. Your RB4 might hit your lineup. Here. It's got a receiver.
All right.
These are such like a me. My top spots are all so funny. Do you have hope in Marv? Have you given up on Marv, Anthony?
No, but he's not someone I'm going out of my way to draft.
Let me see how much of him I have.
I think he's someone I mix in, but he's not someone I'm going to build my portfolio around because I just don't trust him.
Yeah, I'm just normal weight on him. I'm 8.5% drafted on him. Just
I think
he falls, I take him.
Fine, but I'd rather take BTJ than him. I'd rather take Christian Watson.
If you're getting him at pick 70, like sure, like where that guy took him, like before Jalen Warren, like hell yeah.
Are you QJ over Marv?
Why do you phrase? I don't like that phrasing. Like, if I had to compare Marv to QJ, I'd probably prefer. I've been taking a lot of QJ lately, so like recency
Really?
bias QJ. Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
went
just
ahead of
like
him in this draft. I haven't been taking much QJ at all.
I start when I was in California, my last trip, like last week. For those who don't know, I was taking a lot of QJ. Like I don't know why, I was just really feeling it. I don't know if it was the LA weather. I just felt connected with the Chargers a little bit. I was like, I don't know. I just see like the yak ability with QJ. You know.
Yeah, fair. I should probably be getting to QJ more. I don't like hate him, but I just whenever I'm in that range, his name just doesn't feel right there. Like it just like I don't know how to describe it, but like his name just feels like it's too early. Like we're not in QJ range yet.
I will say this in terms of Marv, I'm really bad about this. Like with players I don't like, I will actually like I'll think I have a couple of shares with them, but then I'll check and I have 0 shares of them. I have 0 shares of Michael Wilson.
I would not be comfortable with that.
I just don't. I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's like I don't know.
It's just that's interesting to me, Yash, because you're usually someone who's like, yeah, I'd rather take the guy who's 4 rounds cheaper.
But he's not. He's like 2.
He was 4 rounds cheaper
like,
for a while.
Let me see. I might have some of him in like the preseason. Yeah, I actually have none of him. That's not good. But like, just from like a risk, thing and whatever. But like, I don't know. Rice is overvalued. He should go in like the middle of round 3. Just given like all the legal stuff, talent wise, he should go on that 2-3 turn.
All right, let's talk about receiver dark horses. My
Trey
first
Tucker.
guy. I'm not gonna talk about Trey Tucker. My first guy, that's more like an expensive one that I think could like borderline finish top 3 at the position. I talked about him last stream, but George Pickens. George Pickens is someone who I think could really explode this year. We're talking someone who's later that I just think could really pay off on ADP, barring things go right. A lot of interesting guys that I like. First of all, just talked about I'm gonna go Stroud here, and then I'm gonna try to get some Texans wide receivers. I'm gonna try to get Noel and Dell. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Casey Concepcion is one I took in this draft that I think he's someone I've definitely been taking a lot of. Just really like the talent. I mean, he's a first-round wide receiver who went within 5 NFL picks of Mekhi Lemon, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, and I get the Eagles' offense is certainly a lot better, but it's just I think we're discounting the Brown stuff a little too much with Concepcion. And also, like, he's going to have a role just immediately within that offense. And he's not a guy who, like, the big issue I have with Cleveland is, like, downfield passing game stuff, particularly because of, like, the weather and stadium they play in. Like, late in the season, it's just really wind affected. It can really be a tough place for wide receivers to play. But the type of profile Concepcion is, he's a yak guy. He's going to be, like, given a lot of screen work. They're going to give him sweeps, and I think he's a really fun pick who has a lot of ceiling.
I like Casey Concepcion. People were saying he was like receiver 1 in the class at one point. Some people.
Should I just rip Tank Dell, Noel here these next picks, or should I push him one more?
Who else do you have in mind?
It's just like Trey Tucker, Naylor.
Take a Naylor, bro.
Jadon Blue.
Okay, take a Naylor.
Dylan Sampson,
Trey.
actually.
I like all those picks better
I
than
like Samson. Yeah, I'm gonna take Samson. Get my 5th running back, and then I think I'm done at running back here with JT, Love, Swift, Brooks, Samson.
All right, Frosty, I'll keep this one simple for you. I think Rum should be able to pay off his ADP. I hope. I don't know what's going on with him though. Like he should have been better by now. Top 3 receivers for me: Trey Tucker, Darnell Mooney, Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed is like always in my top drafted. I never feel any type of way about it. I love it. I love my boy. That's my boy. Actual guy I think will jump their receiver market. Rashid Shaheed, honestly, I think is being undervalued. I'm not gonna go out here and say he's gonna finish as wide receiver 12, but he's being drafted as wide receiver 58. Could see him jumping that by 18 spots, like wide receiver 40. An actual guy I was really low on last year, I'm kind of high on this year, is Brian Thomas Jr. Currently wide receiver 32, according to Underdog. Could see him being a wide receiver 15, 16. I'm on the opposite side of the P-Wash train. Could come back to haunt me. But I like the price. I didn't like the price last year. I didn't like taking him at the 1-2 turn. I thought that was a little ridiculous. This year, though, I mean, you're getting him after Carnell Tate, who is another guy I think is being undervalued. I don't know. I could see it for BTJ this year.
Trey Tucker was just staring me in the face, dude. I was like, I can't take Tank Dell over Trey Tucker.
All right.
Oh, and Tank Dell goes the next
right
pick after
after.
Wow.
See, this is like the
Could've pushed him.
overreactions, dude. Tank Dell would have gone. Let me see. I was really high on Stephon Diggs before the signing, me and Ant were. And then, of course, he goes up 30 picks, so I'm not really taking him as much anymore.
Yeah, glad I got my bags early with Diggs.
Mm-hmm. And everyone else I'm pretty evenly weighted on. I think the only people I'm overweight on are them. I do take Keon Coleman, undrafted, last pick of the draft. You got Josh Allen, couldn't get DJ Moore, Dalton Kincaid. Give me a little Keon. Give me a cheeky Keon pick at the very end.
Scored a touchdown in the preseason.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The coach likes him. Joe Brady. But, he's just one of those guys, hated for a reason. Let's be honest with what we're working with here. We're working with a diva who really hasn't shown enough to be this much of a diva. But, 90% of good receivers are divas. So,
You ain't lying, bro. You are not lying.
Keon Coleman's a fun one. You're getting him for free. My favorite last round picks are Tyquan Thornton and Keon Coleman. And a receiver, running back, I mean. Any concern with Neighbors? Even though his ADP is kind of juicy. I'll let Ant go ahead.
I'm not too worried about Neighbors. It's more, he looks healthy. It's more just the offensive issues that would be my concern. But I think the offense is fine. I think having Dart for a full season is definitely an upgrade considering what he's had. But yeah, I think he's good at ADP. I think all the receivers in that range have concerns that are similar. I'm going to scoop up Noel there. And then I got 2 more picks. I definitely want to go tight end with one of them. Gadsden's really falling, but I don't want to take him. He's kind of off my board right now, just because he's playing as the tight end 3.
I was going to say, what's the whole lore with Gadsden? Why is everyone finally coming around and not liking him?
Yeah, he's just down in the depth chart apparently. But who knows? He's still he's still interesting. Maybe now's not a bad time to buy the dip.
I have 1 share of Gadsden. I took him 1 time in a puppy.
I haven't been taking him. Actually, you know who I probably will take instead?
David Njoku.
No.
Charlie Kolar. Darnell.
Eli Raridan.
Doesn't Cole Kmet have ties to the Pats?
Does he? I mean, he's still with the Bears.
I think he did at like one point in the offseason. Or I might have dreamt it, but I swear he had ties to the Patriots.
I think I'm fine with just Mays Stroud. What do you think?
Is it crazy to consider AJ Brown over Jettis? No. I don't think it's that crazy. I was gonna tell you AJ Brown was one of my dark horses, then I saw he's like a receiver 7. I'm like, that's kind of a cop out. Like, I love AJ Brown. Talent's there, diva, great quarterback pairing. I think there's like some stat out there for him where it's like a quarterback who dropped back more than 400 times or whatever. He hasn't played with one since like the Titans and Ryan Tannehill or something like that. There's a lot of upside with AJ Brown, especially with a good quarterback like Drake May coming off a borderline MVP season,
Totally. All right, I'm gonna rip Eli Raridan for my last pick, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna hop in another draft. Probably got time for one more before I get out of here.
They're both fine picks, though, Frosty. I would just take whoever's cheaper. In that case, it's AJ Brown right now.
The Hound Dog.
Because I can sell myself on Justin Jefferson, just smashing with Kyler Murray. Like that wouldn't be surprising to anyone if Kyler Murray's like, yeah, I still got it.
All right, Kyle. Do you keep Josh Allen, AJ Brown, or Kenneth Walker? 3 fantasy tagged players, and I'm only allowed to keep one. I have Rashee Rice and Bucky Irving as keepers.
League format, is it super flex or 1 QB? How many are you starting at each position? Give me all the deets.
First gut reaction is Kenneth Walker.
Really?
Yeah.
How many receivers are you starting? How many running backs are you starting?
And
flex?
You already have Rashee Rice and Bucky locked in as your keepers. You can't switch it to one of the other 3 guys you named. All right, my next draft just filled, and of course I get the 108 because I can never get the 101. It's just impossible for me this year. Oh, it's so frustrating, dude. It just keeps happening.
2 receiver, 2 RB, 2 flex. I can't switch it to the first 3.
All right, I would definitely go, upon hearing the format, I would definitely go Kenneth Walker. You can get by with only starting 2 wide receivers. I would want to stock up on running backs. You already have Bucky as a keeper. Kenneth Walker, Bucky's a nice 1-2 running back room.
I'm going to get a little pairing with Rashee, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're already good at, like, you can just fade wide receivers, find some value later to start next to Rashee Rice. I say Kenneth Walker for sure.
You had such a monster team. That's so sad. I would hate dealing with that, bro. Dropping AJ Brown and Josh Allen would piss me off.
Yeah, I'd go Kenneth Walker. Tough call, though. Good problem to have. All right. Damn, I was kind of hoping for JT so I could do another JT build.
Who are you taking now, Monroe?
Oh no. I've gotten so much of him. Man, it's really frustrating how I keep getting end of first round picks or the middle. Like, I literally have 60 plus drafts. I've only gotten one Gibbs team. It's just insane, bro. Like, the odds of that are insane. All right, what is that tapping, bro?
I'm pondering and thinking.
Turn it off.
It's me actually slapping this wonton against my plate, if I'm being honest. Should we call it?
See, like, this feels like the Hampton spot, yeah? Between Hampton and Derrick Henry? Or is it Derrick?
Yeah. Hampton.
I think this is where I'm comfortable taking Hampton. It's funny, though, because I'm pretty sure most of my teams that I've taken Hampton on have also been Amon-Ra teams, just because of ADP.
All right. And you ruined it.
Frizzle?
You ruined the dream. Oh, no. I didn't even see Frizzle. I was talking about you ruining the pick, dude. It's like, yeah, this is a good spot to take Hampton, except I'm not diversifying my portfolio at all because this is actually normally how I draft Hampton with them on. It's like, all right, bro.
Well, I mean, the next picks are going to be different. We'll see. But yeah, I know. Look at Frizzle's comment. I thought that's what you were referring to.
Crazy. Let's go, Frizzle. And honestly, who asked it? Frosty? Someone asked if they thought Smitty would be a top 10 receiver. There it is.
I don't see it personally.
I could see it.
Yosh likes Smitty more than I do, just full disclosure.
I have owned Smitty since before AJ Brown went to the Eagles. Let's put it that way. Like that. That's how long
rookie year.
I have owned Smith. No, it's sophomore year, I believe. Or something. I know he wasn't just like sitting there. I think he had a year without AJ Brown. And then AJ Brown came over and just freaking ruined everything. That's not a hot take though, Frizzle.
It's
I could see JSN. I could see JSN slipping. Change of OC. Sam Darnold's actually not that great of a quarterback. Come to find out, Clint Kubiak was hiding all of his errors with just great play calling. Goes downhill in Seattle, and then Puka gets a suspension, misses 4 games. I don't think that's a crazy take at all. Amon-Ra is just the permanent wide receiver 3. Wide receiver 3 hell. Let me tell my mom something.
Frosty asked if Kincaid is the late tight end to draft. Yosh really likes Kincaid. For me, it's really hard to just ever go completely in on Kincaid just because he is a walking injury. That guy is always injured. And I hate labeling players like that, but it's just true with some of them. And unfortunately, that's the sad reality with Kincaid. He just hasn't proven he could stay healthy for a full NFL season. And he was like that in college too, which is also the worry. But at ADP, I think he's fine. I just wouldn't be going too crazy. I like Likely in that range as well. I really like Laporta late. I think late tight end just in general is pretty fun this year. Laporta is also real nice at cost, I think, especially with how their new offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing, loves to target his tight ends. We go ETN.
I'm in on Kincaid, Frosty. I love it. Him next to Isaiah Likely, you're kind of arguing the same thing there.
I'll be right back.
I'm weirdly out on Isaiah Likely. Like, I'm not like out on him. Frosty, you and me are on the same wavelength here because Those are all the tight ends I've been taking. I've been taking so much Kittle, so much Kincaid. Kincaid is just like he just needs to stay on the field. He just needs to be healthy. Like that's all you're really hoping for with Kincaid, right? Like he's attached to the best quarterback in the league. Top 3 if you really want to argue that, right? Kittle, I've always thought I thought he was undervalued when he was going at like pick 60. He's going at pick 120. Like what has changed for him to go at pick 120? He's 1 year older. He's still a dog. And then, tight ends can play until they're old. Like Kittle's not really showing signs of slowing down that much. And either way, depending on the format, like if you're doing best ball, spike weeks are crazy with Kittle, bro. He'll just give you like a random 20-point week with like 2 touchdowns. It's great. I love the Kittle experience in best ball. If we're talking about redraft leagues, like home leagues, that's when it's like, Kittle. Because like sometimes Kittle will just give you like 4 points, bro. It's just like it's like the worst feeling ever. But I like Kittle at his ADP. I think it's great value, especially if you're getting him as a tight end too. Like, come on now, what are we talking about? And like I said with Kincaid, like I just think he's good. The reason I'm kind of out on likely because they go right next to each other. I feel like we're like just downplaying Theo Johnson. Like, do we really think Theo Johnson's not going to play at all? Like, do we really just think it's going to be Isaiah Likely, tight end 1, 90% of snaps? Bro can't block last time I checked. Like that's where I'm like kind of out on Likely. I just don't think he's going to be on the field 90% of the time as the tight end. Like, that's kind of the problem with Kincaid, but at least with Kincaid, every time he's on the field, he's running a route. You know what I mean? I can't touch a Niners player though. I just can't. I understand that, Frosty. Niners players are. You gotta be ready to lose them for a couple of weeks. That electrical field they practice next to is not good news. I think Sadiq will be good once he gets healthy. I don't know. He missed like all training camp, and there's like a weird correlation between missing training camp and being just butt during the regular season for like your first few games, Plus an injury, it's just, I don't know. Talk about Taylor Mason, though. Mason Taylor, I mean. Like, 2 first Taylor names, Mason. Get them mixed up.
What's the Tyler Warren news? What'd I miss?
He's a freaking dog. I have no idea.
What happened?
Frizzle, update now. I never draft tight ends early unless McBride falls to me in the 3rd. I feel that. Like, the only tight end I've ever like felt super comfortable about drafting early was kind of Kelsey. But even then I was like, oh no, like I can get Kittle at round like 5 and he does the same stuff almost.
I like Bowers too.
Bowers is becoming the.
I just think with the elite tight ends, it's always the case that like come week 17, these guys like Bowers, McBride are capable of going for 25 points and breaking a slate versus like most other tight ends in the NFL are kind of capped at like a 15 to 20 point ceiling, which that's what you pay for, right? You're hoping for that really elite outcome in the fantasy playoffs, which is how you can take down a tournament.
If it's just a groin injury, Frizzle, give me that discount all day long.
Just a groin injury? Jordan Tyson's going to miss 2 months because of groin injury. His is hammy, I guess. Breece Hall's is a groin. And those groins tend to linger. Anyone who's
Keenan Allen season, bro? Get a Keenan Allen share of this draft? Is that what we're saying?
Josh Downs is what we're saying. Justin Herbert gets sniped from me. So sick. So sick. This guy takes Justin Herbert with no one to stack with. So awesome.
I invested in Bucky this year, Frosty. Mental health shoulder injury guy. Good little discount. Why not?
Quick snipe Jaden Reed. I almost fucked that up, and it almost auto-drafted me Jordan Tyson, which I would have been.
Why did Bucky fall again? Why is he going at pick
What about?
62 now?
He keeps falling, bro.
Like, he was going at like pick 50. That felt fine when he was going next to like Judkins and Bayshall too.
Kyle asked when we draft Cyrus Allen.
And this, probably like pick 180.
Yeah, I've mixed him in with a few Mahomes teams. I think that's how you have to do it.
If you have Cyrus Allen in a dynasty team, my friend does, and he's getting a lot of tomfoolery offers right now. I'm just like, let's put it this way. Probably only spent like a 4th round pick to get Cyrus Allen, right? Or in, your redraft, probably spent nothing. Like a waiver wire priority pick, damn near. Would you be mad about, it not working out if you only paid that? No. Would you be mad if you traded him for freaking, I don't know, Jerry Jeudy? Probably. And then he like booms. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's like when it's like a cheap guy with like a bunch of hype and it doesn't hit. Like if you don't pay a huge price, what's the harm?
Yeah, I would agree. He's not a guy I would be taking every draft, but mix him in. Frosty, I was pretty low on Bucky at how his price opened up this year, but he's cheap enough now to where I like him. I did not like Bucky at all when he was still going like 2-3 turn, 3rd round. I remember I said it early on in the offseason how he should be going where Bayshall Tootin is because he was going like 3 rounds ahead of Tootin, and that has aged beautifully. But I think he's fine. I think Gainwell's going to be annoying for him, though. I think Gainwell's going to definitely have a role. Bucks pay him a lot of money.
First of all, I think I have all Pittman shares and no DK shares. I have a 47 draft sample size, by the way, guys. So I don't get to click too many times. And I'm pretty sure like 20 of those drafts are the $1 Dalmatians. I was spamming those drafts a couple weeks ago. Do you cuff Gainwell and Tucker if you have Bucky? In redraft, I feel like you're kind of just like wasting slots at that point.
We'll get Josh's boy here.
Patty. Because like Kyle, let's put it this way: I have Breece Hall in a dynasty league, right? I also have Braylon Allen in that same league. I like that because it's like a 1-to-1, right? Like Breece Hall goes down, Braylon Allen's probably getting like a 60% workload with, I think the other guy's name is like Isaiah Davis, right? Was good. Oh, Fiery Tutor. That was good. Defiery. Oh, what should we call it? Right? But like with a committee, it's like, do I really want to have 3 drafts, 3 roster slots dedicated to this like running back like team? Like if we're talking about the Panthers, like sure, I'm down to do some Brooks Chuba. Like they're gonna run the ball like 30 times a game. Sure, you might even be able to like start both of them, But like a backfield like that, I'm going for gold. Like maybe Bucky Gainwell, but I wouldn't do Bucky Gainwell and Tucker. I only want to.
I would agree.
The main running back and like a premium handcuff, like a Saquon Bayshall Tootin thing. I like that.
Saquon, Tank Bigsby, you mean?
Yes, good correction. Yeah. What is Frosty asking?
Rank these 3.
Chase Brown.
Yep. I'll let you take it first.
PPR. Give me Chase Brown, K9, Achan, perhaps.
Really?
I really like Chase Brown. Is what my take is going to be. Takeaway from me is I'm really high on Chase Brown.
Mine's A-Chain, Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown. So we're the exact opposite.
So we know that Kenneth Walker is the middle ground. we have established that. He's probably like your most like floor guy. Why do you like Chase Brown the least? He's on a good team. He gets receiving work.
Yeah.
He's efficient.
No, I think Chase Brown's good. I think A-Chain has the potential to be like a league-winning 20 points per game type of back.
Could also be a.
There are the end-of-season concerns. I will definitely admit to that.
Are you either first or your last?
Yeah.
Is that the takeaway from your take?
Pretty much. Like, I'd rather take the swing at upside.
Frizzle, you know what? What my honest answer is yes, because if you have too good of a bench, that means you're not trading enough for premium players. Like, yeah, you need bench players, you need like depth, right? Like if my running back one goes down, like I want to be able to slot in, a Chuba instead or something like that. But you don't need, your starting running backs to be Brees Hall and Achan, and then you got Travis Etienne on the bench with Travion Henderson. Like, what is that? Like, how is that benefiting you? Like, bundle some of them dogs together. Go get yourself a Jamar Chase, a Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep.
And, you shouldn't have too good of a bench after like week 1 or 2. Like, if you come out of the draft and you're like, damn, bro, my team's stacked. Like, good for you. But like week 5, bro, you need to be top heavy because your bench isn't hitting your lineup.
I think that's a good take. All right, about to be up on the clock again. I gotta lock in. What are we doing here? I feel like I waited a little too long for my next running back. Who do you like between Jake Ferg and Goddard? Are they better target share wise?
Goddard's on his last dance.
Let's go.
You could sell me on Goddard though.
Yeah, the
Is this
reason
your Lemon team?
No. That's the reason why, because I was gonna say with like the stuff to Lemon, like, do you think, like, would you be surprised if Goddard's just their number 2 target earner?
Even without the stuff to Lemon, I could see him as their number 2 target earner. I mean, we saw what would happen when either Smitty or AJ Brown went down with Goddard. Like, you would just dog him. You would just like 16 points on your head top. I honestly wish I've taken more Goddard this year. I just think I was too scared of Stowers for some reason.
Yeah, I've been taking too much Goddard, honestly. That's another reason why, but I
exactly,
like Frosty,
and that's like the biggest problem with Achan. It's just like with running backs, you want that good player on a good team. That's why you have Jeremiah Love getting the discount he's getting, because he's a great player, high draft capital player on the worst team in his division. He's got to play Myles Garrett 2 times a year. He's got to play Nick Bosa and 2 times a year. He's got to play the Seahawks defense 2 times a year. Like, those are just like 6 brutal games, bro.
Totally. Yeah, I agree. I would be fine. Or no, I would not be fine with that. Sorry. I would put him on your IR if you can.
Yeah, definitely put him on bro.
I wouldn't drop him.
And pick up Barian Brown. Just kidding. You should probably pick up Devon Vele if you even want to go that route.
Jonah Coleman, Tank Bigsby, Spears.
Spears, Bigsby, Coleman. Although Trent was saying that Jonah Coleman looks like a bowling ball when you were talking some ball the other day.
Played against him in high school. Can confirm. Jonah Coleman.
Who did?
Me.
When?
Junior year.
What the heck?
We played against
what school
Jonah.
Did we go to?
Lincoln.
Oh,
Lincoln
really?
Memorial. We got dogged. We got straight dogged. But oh my god, that was probably the best person I saw in person in high school. He was so good. Yeah, first person I played against that made it to the NFL. Kind of crazy.
Jonah Coleman.
Mm-hmm. He went viral on TikTok for trucking our safety.
No. Do not remember
Hella
that.
funny, bro.
It's
Hella
crazy.
funny. I'll pull up the video. I'll send it to you after.
See, guys, I was just a JV warrior. Then I put up the cleats, hung up the boots, worked at the retirement home instead.
Where do I go here? I'm kind of liking Dontavion Wicks.
Scatter Javante.
I'm Javante there, personally.
I think it's pretty easy to beat Javante over Scat. But I think there's definitely an argument for Scat over Javante. I don't think it's like a clear cut.
Yeah, I like both of them. But I like Javante. I'm pretty bullish on Javante this year. I just think he was a workhorse running back last year on a good offense. They didn't do anything to replace him, and they actually extended his contract. So I think all signs point to him having a big role once again next year.
Yeah, especially with Demi Najee going to the Giants, bro. Whew, Scat's in trouble.
I forgot Najee went to the Giants. That's another piece of news that happened yesterday. Najee Harris to the Giants. All right, 4 more picks here. I think I'm good at QB with Mahomes Goff. I don't think it's worth taking a third. Probably want to at least do one more running back. Wide receiver, probably one more, and probably one more tight end. But then that leaves me a free pick to do whatever I want. Maybe 2 more running. Between my running back room's Hampton, ETN, Hendo, Spears. Receiver room is Amon-Ra, Ladd, BTJ, Reed, Shaheed, Wicks. Yeah, probably 2 more wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
1 more running back, 1 more tight end.
Anthony is. I'm not.
Are you guys on the Jonathan Brooks? Yeah, I think I took him in the last draft. It's less than I'm like he's again someone that I can make a case for, but not someone I would go all in on.
I just think the year-to-year Chuba disrespect is getting out of hand. They paid him so much money. It's like, why would you pay him $50 million or whatever it is?
They paid him before last year. Then they gave Rico Dowdle running back 1 snaps.
Yeah, and you know who still has the captain badge? Chuba. All right, don't sleep on him.
You know who's hurt right now? Chuba. You know who the team? The team used a 2nd-round draft pick on? Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, you know who's torn their ACL like 3 times? Yeah. Like I don't get it.
That's
guys.
the thing. That's the concern with Jonathan Brooks. Is he still able to run? That's the only downside. Not a bullish thing you want to hear when you're talking about a player we like or not. It's not the offensive coordinator. It's not the role concerns. Is he good?
Or is he just Todd Gurley, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, my biggest problem with it is that people just, like, pretend like Jonathan Brooks is a 2nd-round pick rookie or, like, 2nd-year player. That's, like, my life, like, no injury history. It's like, I don't know, guys. He's been in the league 3 years. He's played, like, 5 snaps.
I'm thinking Dulcich here.
You know what? While I'm on this tangent, you might as well call him Kadarius Toney, bro. At this point, Kadarius Toney of running backs.
Crazy comp. Kadarius Toney. Does he have a rap album?
No, he does not. I'm pretty sure Anthony Richardson does, though.
Does he have a rap alter ego like Tony does? Joker.
NFL has so many funny storylines. Darren Waller's a rapper, bro, but he's also a good football player.
Darren Waller's a terrible rapper. My God. terrible.
Dude, I actually just found out like last night that Paris Campbell retired, and I got so sad. I started watching Paris
Damn.
Campbell highlights.
Was it like 3 minutes?
Yeah. Mostly Ohio State stuff or whatever. I was like, what the hell? Ugh. I believed in Paris Campbell for some reason. I don't know why. I just did.
I remember LeBron being hype when the Browns drafted Paris Campbell, or not the Browns, the Colts drafted him because he's an Ohio guy, Ohio State. I don't know why. That's like what I associate with Paris Campbell. Nothing like actually to do with football.
Yeah, but that made me sad.
Emmett Johnson on the Chiefs.
What, like you're gonna take him? Oh.
Yeah.
I the last 2 Underdog news reports I've seen about him were compared to Sean McCoy or whatever, LaShawn McCoy, and then the next one is Emmett Johnson already losing ground. I'm like, all right, bro.
What is it?
I think the one right now is currently losing ground, but the first one was compared to LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, all right, buddy.
Should I round it off with a Tyquan Thornton last pick?
Oh, beautiful. I love the Chiefs receivers room you built out. The true
Plus
receiver
Emmett
room.
Johnson,
Tyquan Thornton and Cyrus Allen.
backstacks, baby.
I actually do like Tyquan Thornton though. Like I saw a report that he's getting work in their wide receiver 3 sets. In their 3 wide receiver sets or whatever it's called.
He's a good spike week guy.
Yeah, that's all you need in Bestball. You just gotta hit your lineup like 2 times at this price, and he's fine.
Hey, if he scores a 40-yard touchdown in week 17 and hits the lineup, come on.
He's gonna have a Kyle Pitts week 17, bro. Could you imagine that, bro? He just has like a random Trey Tucker 30-point week. Tyquan Thornton, another touchdown. Oh my god. They can't guard him. I'd lose it, dude.
They can't fuck with Tyquan.
He did pass my name test way back when we were doing our rookie draft when him and Khalil Shakir were like rookies. I was between him and Khalil Shakir. I'm like, I don't know. I could hear that being announced for a touchdown. Same with Tyquan Thornton though.
The good old name test. Such a funny one, dude.
Never fails, dude.
Yeah, for you guys that don't know, Yosh, in order to be a prospect Yosh is in on, you have to pass the name test. What is the name test? Yosh, you want to define it?
It's gotta sound good when they score a touchdown, bro. Like you got to be able to like hear the announcers saying their name, you know? Like I could hear him being like Keon Coleman, oh my god. But like, you know, there's like some players where you just don't see it. You know, I didn't see it with Jordan Addison too much. You know, I wasn't really in on him.
Yeah, Jordan Addison. It doesn't really flow. But yeah. Justin Jefferson, though. Jamar Chase. Oh, boy.
Elite.
All right.
I'm being serious, though, dude. I swear it, like, adds up most of the time.
Yeah, you're not lying, dude. All right. I got to get out of here, so we're going to wrap up the stream.
Yeah, when are we
Shout out
back?
the name test. Probably be going live sometime soon.
Excellent. Well, I probably can't tomorrow because I have an interview at 2.
I don't know about tomorrow, but at some point probably within the next week. Join our Discord if you haven't. I can drop it in the comments real quick, or after the video I can drop it in the comments. It should also be in the YouTube bio or on X at Big Ant Fantasy. Any of those ways, join the Discord. We notify in there whenever we go live, so make sure to be in there.
In a while, crocodile.
All right, fellas, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for asking questions. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Deuces.